What is up, Earthnoids and Spacenoids? I am just a simple new type, and in this episode, we're heading back to Axis as we return to our coverage of the manga Beltorchika's Children. Last time, Quess put her new type powers to work while Mesta told Char about his self-destructive nature. In this episode, Quess will get mad and get naked. Londo Bell begins their attack and Hathaway sneaks on board the Rockeye Loom. So let's get into this. Earth Federation forces are prepping at Luna 2. They are awaiting Neo Zeon to hand over their military arms. Adenwire wonders why they are hanging in the back, not welcoming Char in the front. The captain says it is to protect higher-ups like you. These two have been squabbling since they met. The Neo Zeon fleet approaches. They notice that they are spreading out in battle formation. They are supposed to approach single file. They send out Jagans to scout out the area. They head out to find that some of the ships are made of dummy balloons. Something isn't right. The Neo Zeon fleet then begins firing on Luna 2. Mesta and Neo Zeon begins launching their mobile suits. Quess launches in the Alpha Azieru. Gus tells her to get used to the mobile armor during this battle. Jagans approach their location and the two begin fighting. She begins using the Alpha's funnels to take out some units. She then sees a Klopp-class ship. Her new type senses go off and she begins panicking. She rushes and takes out the Klopp-class ship, killing her father who was on board. She suddenly stops. Gus tells her to keep going as she is running support in the rear. The battle is over. Neo Zeon is victorious in taking out the Luna 2 fleet. They can now get the nuke reserves. Back at the Rey Lula, Char is informed that Mesta's team was successful. Once they get a hold of Axis, they plan on heading out to support Luna 2, but that will leave Axis unattended. Back on Side 1, Bright is trying to get a hold of the situation, but Hathaway is crying about Quess in his ear. She tells him to shut up. Terrorist in the making. Bright leaves Hathaway with Cameron while they begin their operation. Of course, he was faking it. He takes out his med mobile worker and sneaks on board the Rockeye Loom. Everyone on the bridge makes fun of Bright for shaving the beard. Rightfully so. As they leave the colony, they realize that there is something happening with Hatch 48. The maintenance team scouts out the hatch while Hathaway hides in the med. He is feeling the coldness of space. The fleet heads out to Luna 2. While heading out, the team runs some practice sims. Kyra is fumbling a little bit as she uses the Ragazi for the first time. Amado launches in the new Gundam. He is testing out the Saikomu system and the fin funnels. Later, Beltorchika goes to look for Amado. He is still talking with Bright on the bridge about battle strategies. Beltorchika comes in, giving Amado the org chart and equipment config to go over before the mission. He finds it strange that Axis is being left so open for attack. Bright says they could even attack Axis with nukes, destroying the asteroid and leaving Char with nothing. Remember, Cameron gave Bright a supply of reserve nukes. Perhaps, though, this is all a ruse. Maybe it actually is Luna 2 that he is after. They take a look at the news to see all records of the fleet leaving Sweetwater. They note that some of those ships are dummies. They realize an attack on Axis has already begun. Back at Axis, indeed, the battle is waging on. EFF is trying to get a handle of what is going on the battlefield. When they realize that Char has tricked the higher-ups at Luna 2, the squad of Jagans are destroyed by Char. His team comes in to scout Axis. He yells out to Amado that he will drop this asteroid onto Earth. I feel that a lot of bad memories from Char's deleted affair are coming to his mind, and he is taking the bad thoughts out on Amado. Gus leaves the captain with some Gyaradogas as he heads back to the ship. On the lower deck of the Musaka-class ship, they are loading the nukes. They find the hull light and thought they would have more. Mesta is taking command of the operation and trying to handle business when Quess comes on the bridge wandering around and talking loud. Everyone looks at Mesta. She gets up and pulls Quess down to the floor, demanding to know what she is doing. Quess says that she isn't a part of the military and doesn't take orders. She is only here to help the captain. She is also wearing the captain's coat, and this irks Mesta. She decides to do what a lot of the fan base wish they could do to Quess. Proceed to beat the shit out of her. She yells the words, "I don't know," throws the coat on Mesta, and floats away. While Gus is in a briefing, he is able to sense Quess. He leaves the briefing room to find a bra. So yeah, apparently Quess just stripped down and is naked, heading to the hangar. Everyone is like, look at this crazy girl. But this guy, he's getting a good look. The peeping game is strong with this one. Gus goes over to shake her and asks, what the hell is she doing? She wants to go help the captain. The Alpha is equipped with its 2 extra tanks and can take it directly to Axis, no problem. Mesta allows her to launch just to get rid of her. Gus takes her in the Psychodoga and launches. The Alpha is so big that it doesn't fit in the hangar. You have to tow it. Gus tells Quess to just not let Char's personal life bother her, but she is set on taking down Mesta. She says that he is jealous. Gus wonders if her new type powers have become clouded by the dark side. They didn't say the dark side, but they totally assumed the dark side, let's be real. Here is something cool that we just don't see too often. Because Quess is nude, she can't jump out into the mobile armor. So her team joins the cockpit of the Alpha and the cockpit of the Psycho Doga with coupling tubes. You would think Char would do this more often with how little he goes out in a spacesuit. Also, Quess saw right through Gus's feelings and feels defeated. Aw, poor little cyber new type. She launches, of course, without waiting for launch orders. Back on the Rockeye Loom, Kyra is excited to shoot down battleships with the new Ragazi. Her and Ashtonaj look at each other with their doomy eyes, while everyone tells them to get a room. A GM-3 approaches the ship carrying a few men. They are from the Axis Defense Force. They board the ship and catch Bright up on what Char is up to on Axis. That is when they get a transmission. It is from the remaining Luna 2 fleet. They inform Bright that Anwar Pariah was killed in battle. The Klopp class was taken down by a new mobile armor. He also informs them that Xeon took from the nuclear weapons cache. Bright believes that they can defeat Char if they attack Axis now, when his fleet isn't completely with him. They all prep for battle. Amado talks to the GM pilot. He fought against Char. In this manga, they refer to funnels as the sound of birds chirping in space. One thinks that's why Char named his mobile suit the Nightingale. It is a folklore about a bird who tells your death. Beltorchika thinks that's crap. Almado suggests that it is the sound of the Psycho Frame. He said he experienced something similar during the 1 Year War. I assume it is his mind meld with Lala, but I'm not entirely sure. As everyone prepares to launch, Hathaway is sneaking around looking for a mobile suit to use. Bright sends out the first missile barrage. Kyra notices Hathaway sneaking around. Amado comes in and deals with it because Kyra is leading the first wave attack, while Amado is heading out in the second wave. She needs to focus right now. Kyra says that if it was up to her, she would throw him out of the airlock. Imagine if she did. She would have stopped a terrorist and saved future lives. Bright fires the second barrage of missiles. The Relula crew, including Char, prep for their attack. Char notes that they got here faster than he expected. He launches in the Nightingale. As his team gets intel, they realize that the missile barrage heading their way are nukes. They all pull up quickly. Yes, I know there's no up in space, but you get what I mean, shut up. Meanwhile, Bright does what Bright does best. No, not win wars. He's perfect at that. Leave him alone. I am talking about the slap of God. He puts the thought of God into Hathaway. God is the name of his hand. He leaves the room and tells everyone to launch at once. Amado tells Hathaway that Char is manipulating Quess's sensitive nature. She is just a tool to him. Amado says that if he is willing to follow a man like that, she is courting the Grim Reaper. He orders Hathaway to get in a suit and for Beltorchika to confine him to the study hall. She hesitates. Beltorchika wants to tell Amado that she is pregnant, but she doesn't. Suddenly, the engine on Axis fires up. It is heading directly towards Earth. They send out a third wave and prep for a fourth. Kyra says I love you to Ashtonaj, but he didn't hear it. She launches in the Ragazi with the first wave. Bright launches dummy ships. After taking Hathaway to the study hall, she wonders if raising a kid is this difficult. In the anime, since it is Chan and not Beltorchika, we get the subplot of the Psycho Frame and what it will do in the future. Char steals a Geta. Have we talked about the Geta? Nothing really to say. It is just another sub-flight system like the base jabber. He deploys the large beam mega cannon and fires on the nukes. He notes that only one of them was a nuke. The rest were fakes. He is impressed by Bright's tactics. Resin and her team launches from Mesta's fleet and begins their attack. As the Musaka begins their barrage, Bright sends out the second wave, including new Gundam. Amado is certain to win. And that will do it for this episode. Adenwar's demise was inevitable, but what wasn't inevitable was Bright's use of nukes. To this day, Bright is still outsmarting Char in many ways. Also, Quess is quite the wild child. She comes off as more manic in the manga, which gives her a similar characterization as Haman during Char's deleted affair. She is somewhat manic and very codependent. You mix in the new type powers, and you only got yourself a mess that a new type psychiatrist probably can handle. Next time, the first wave will head to the battlefield, and Kyra and Gus will engage in battle. Char will have to deal with a naked Quess, which probably isn't a problem for him. And Beltorchika talks to her unborn new type baby. Yes, you heard that correctly. But that will do it for this episode, new types. Remember, when you don't get your way, just start taking off your clothes. It worked when I was 5. Peace.